Alright guys, so for this week's grocery haul, we're continuing with the greens push. So let me show you what we got. So we have a large array laid out here. Now, I've only put like one of each thing out. Obviously some of this stuff I'm gonna have more than one of, like the chicken, the ground turkey, but this is just to get the picture. So sticking with the greens, we have peppers. I'm adding in spinach this week. I wanna add spinach to my eggs and to my salads. I'm going to be adding asparagus because it's a natural diuretic. It's gonna help me head off some of the water weight because I'm drinking lots of water every day. Salads, fruits. I'm adding in a lot of fruit, a lot of fruit. So I honestly just want to get healthier sources of carbs. So instead of like eating a Pop-Tart for my carbs that day, I wanna try to get it from whole foods, from natural sources. If you ate 2,000 calories a day worth of Pop-Tarts, and you ate 2,000 calories a day worth of fruit, you would essentially burn, gain or lose the same amount of fat depending on the individual that you are. For me, if I'm only eating 2,000 calories a day, I'm losing weight. So, if I'm gonna eat 2,000 calories a day of fresh fruit versus Pop-Tarts, there's gonna be no difference on how much I lose, but there's other factors regarding your health that you wanna take into effect. And one thing that I've noticed is just overall mood. I feel better when I'm eating veggies and I'm eating my fruits and I'm getting those in. So I'm adding in a lot more of those. And this is a new thing that I'm trying. I have no idea if what I have here is a good or bad version of it, but it's kombucha. Now, I've heard a lot about kombucha. I don't know exactly the quality of the brand I got here. This is the kind they had at my store. Essentially, from what I've heard, it's like a fermented bacteria. I don't know. You know what? This is GT Dave's kombucha. This guy's actually, there's a whole video about this dude. He's quite the character. This is GT Dave's kombucha, so I feel much better about this now. That is this week's grocery haul. It was a big one. Again, one thing you have to realize, when you are increasing the amount of organics and greens and produce and basically healthy food that you're getting, it's going to increase the price of the grocery haul overall. It's very hard to eat on a budget. That's one thing that I just hate, is that eating healthy is not always very cheap. It's not always very affordable. So it makes it harder to make it a priority because you have to make it not only like a mental priority that I'm going to eat, I'm going to commit to eating healthy foods, but it's also a fiscal priority. That's the grocery haul for this week. I will see you guys in the next clip. I want to show you guys a couple things that when I talk about the gym, I usually just talk about like the basic sets and reps and stuff like that. So I want to give you guys some like the around the edges kind of things that I think about when I go to the gym that actually make a huge difference. These little tiny things can take it from like a okay workout or a bad workout to a good to great workout. 30 minutes to an hour before my workout session, I like to kind of go over my plan for the day, really think it through, and almost, it's gonna sound kind of nerdy, but I almost kind of like in my head like prepare for the movement. So today I'm doing back, and I'm starting with T-bar rows. So as it gets closer to my time of training in the day, I like to imagine myself doing the T-bar row and to really get excited to work out my back. You want to be excited and enthused about the muscle you're working that day. You don't want to go into the gym to train back and really be, hoping to train arms or like in the mood to train shoulders. You want to get yourself in the mood to train what you're going to train. Point number 2, pre-workout, and more importantly, creatine. Creatine is the most researched workout supplement around, and the evidence is overwhelmingly conclusive. It's not dangerous to your kidneys. You can go on this indefinitely, and it's not going to have any kind of side effects or any serious side effects, and it is going to help your workout. It's proven. This is unlike a lot of stuff you see. This is going to help your workouts. My pre has 1 gram, so I add almost a full scoop of this. A full scoop being 5 grams. I add just a little under that, so I get about 4 grams of this, plus the gram in the pre-workout. I like Ghost supplements. I find that they taste delicious, but I have tried other stuff. I just simply have kind of like fallen in love with the Ghost products. I think they taste better than the Optimum products, the C4s that I had, and they provide me with a really nice pump. I feel the tingly from the beta-alanine, and I feel the pump from the creatine and the caffeine. So I highly recommend Ghost products. Point number 3 is the gear that I bring. So on heavier days, I bring a belt. I also have an Inzer belt, which is a a bigger, sturdier belt that's broken right now. I have to get a new clamp for that. So I'm using this smaller belt that I've had since I was like 14. I'm using that right now. My actual attire. So even on like smaller days, I like to dress in layers. It is 90 degrees out right now. There's no need for me to be in a hoodie, but I wear the hoodie because when I go to the gym, I want to get in that zone. And when I get the hood up like this, and I'm doing some cardio to warm up, and I am, blocked out. I can't see side to side. I'm focused on my workout. I'm in the zone and I'm getting warmed up. And I stay like this throughout most of my like beginning stuff. So if it's like a heavy leg day, I might stay in this the whole time. But even on like days with like deadlifts, days with bench, days with like big compound lifts, I'll stay in this throughout the whole lift. I feel more compact and I feel supported by having all this fabric on me, and I get warmed up quicker. Work out for long enough, you realize that getting warm and getting a sweat going is amazing because all the rest of the workout feels better when you're warmed up and you're sweating. All right, without further ado, let's take all this, put it together, and get in the gym.
So one thing I forgot to mention, timing of the pre-workout. I find it best to take it like 30 minutes beforehand because that way I get to, my gym's like 2 minutes away, so I get to the gym and I have time to go through my warm-ups, which take about 20 minutes. And then it's really starting to hit me right as I get into my working sets for my first exercise, which is right when you want it to hit you. It's no good being all amped up when you're trying to warm up. You don't want to be overly excited at the beginning of the workout. So I like trying to time it with just enough time to get me feeling fully pumped, fully going right as I'm starting the workout.
All right, so once I'm in the gym, stuff you want to focus on. First and foremost, water. I find that if I do not drink during my workouts, I have awful workouts. Just getting hydrated, especially on days where you're gonna be doing bigger lifts. Days like back, leg days. Those days, if you're not drinking water, you're going to feel it very quickly. So I guarantee you start drinking water in your workouts, you're going to feel a difference. I'll have 2 or 3 of these entire bottles throughout my workout. Before I even begin lifting, I go through a very detailed warm-up to help get my body primed for the lift. Now it varies on day to day. Today I'm doing back and biceps, but I'm still going to warm up very holistically to get my whole body ready. So aside from about a 5-minute bike or walk to warm up, which I've already done, I then go into some more dynamic warm-ups. My first one is going to be foam rolling. Now that's not technically a dynamic warm-up, but I really like doing this. It helps me crack my back first and foremost, and secondly, it kind of breaks up some of the knots in the tissue for the muscle movement. All right, next, I like to warm up my rotator cuffs. Even when I'm not doing shoulder movements, I find that warming up my rotator cuffs helps me feel more stable overall. Any day you're using your arms, even on back days or leg days for back squats, having your arms pinched back here, having my shoulders warmed up, makes me feel more stable and makes me feel less prone to injury. All right, with my shoulders warmed up, a little bit of dynamic movement now. We're gonna move into a very light lat pull down. And all it's gonna do is, I'm not gonna try to burn out the muscle at all. I'm just gonna warm it up and help move it through the range of motion. And then after that, we're gonna hop into our workout.
All right, guys, it has been a busy week, and I totally did not forget about GT Dave and the kombucha. It's not like I was, sitting down at the end of the week editing this and then realized in the middle of editing this that I completely forgot. That definitely is not what happened. Anyway, yes, very busy week. Didn't get to everything I wanted to for filming for this vlog, but that's okay. I really liked the workout that I got done and all the tips that I was able to get into it. I'm gonna try to film more lifestyle stuff in the next vlog, but that aside, it's time to try the kombucha. Organic kombucha, kombucha. Embarking on the full-on fitness journey, I committed to trying more stuff when it comes to fitness. I have, week 2, not as good as week 1, have not tried as much new stuff, but this right here, this is gonna make up for it. Kombucha, this is like the super out there fitness stuff in my head. I'm worried about like the bottom here. There's like these chunks and stuff. I've got friends who really like it, so I'm just wasting time now. We're gonna drink this. Oh, you definitely don't shake it, it's carbonated. Okay, we got it open. I'm sure all of you who actually drink this stuff are just sitting there cringing, watching me shake the heck out of it before opening it. Dude, it smells like wine. Hey, here, take a sniff. You smell that? Yeah, just like wine. To full-on fitness and trying new things. I feel like, first of all, I make just way over the top faces. It wasn't that crazy. Very carbonated, so it's very bubbly. There's like, I kind of like it. But I feel like, okay, it's going to be a weird comparison, but I'm known for weird comparisons. This almost tastes like a sour IPA beer. Like it's very, it's actually exactly what it tastes like. It's probably because it's fermented, so it's close to being like hops, I guess. This is just the most non-healthy review. I'm literally calling it an IPA. This tastes like a funky IPA beer. You know what? As I sip on it, I like this stuff. I think this tastes really good. It's a funky, off-the-wall flavor. I wouldn't be able to down this. I think you're supposed to sip on it, but it has a fun flavor. It's got this fun fizziness to it. Yeah, and it's got almost like that like fermented bite. I really like that. GTA Dave and his organic kombucha. They've made a believer out of me. So, all right, there you go, guys. I'm gonna finish this too. I will. I just am not gonna sit here and film the entire time while I do it because I'm gonna be editing this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed that workout. Been trying out some new formats, so I will keep posting the ones that you guys like. So be sure to tell me in the comments. Old videos, new videos, all the stuff's gonna pop up on the screen. Be sure to click and check out some more of them, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Peace.